Hey guys, welcome to my page. Happy Wednesday. Today is hump day. Today's August 9th and we're gonna make a really cute Halloween door hanger, and it's huge, y'all, and I'm so excited about it. So when you're hopping on, say hey, let me know how you're doing. Yeah, so let's get the notifications sent out to all of our friends so they can join. And let's find the comments so we can see who's gonna join us. I know I'm a little bit later than usual. Hi Karen, how are ya? I'm a little bit late tonight. Had to get the kids ready for school tomorrow. Tomorrow's school starts. So yeah, super excited about that. Hi Melissa. All right, so what we're gonna do first, I'm gonna move all my little pieces onto my board because we're gonna paint the round first. Hi Kathy. Thanks for sprinkling. Hi Kelly. Lucky me for what? Oh, the kids going back to school? I'm ready. I'm ready. Hi Angela. Hi Stacy. Hi Julie. Hi Kim. Yes, I'm ready for these darn kids to go back to school. I say that, but I love my kids, but they're just ready. They need time with their friends at school, and I need to be able to work from home in peace. I'm just saying. Just being honest. No, I'm really excited for them. Hi, Cheryl. Where am I going to put this? I'm very excited for them. They're going to do great this year. Hi, Bev. Thanks for joining, y'all. I'm a little bit late. I'm a little bit later than I wanted to be. Let me just say that. Just getting all the things ready for school to start tomorrow. This is gonna be a big project, so I hope y'all are in for this one, but it's gonna be cute. So let me show you. So this is a big 16-inch door hanger, and it says trick or treat. So we're gonna make it look really cute. Hi Heather, welcome. Thanks for hanging out. This one is 16 inches. It might be just a tiny bit bigger than 16, but yes. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. This paintbrush I just took out of the wrapper, and it is really stiff. And when you have that happen, just spray a little water on it and it'll be just fine. It's just kind of crispy. So we're gonna paint this berry. So this is berry paste, okay? And it's gonna take a lot, but we're good. I do have a kit for this. 2 options. You can get the cutouts, or you can get, I have a bundle with the cutouts and the ribbon as well that we're gonna use. So if you want, yeah, Kathy, just send me a message. If you want a different size of this, of the round, you can order from my Etsy shop, and so just comment cutouts, and if you want to order it from there, you can. Is that costly to ship? No, actually, so I have done a lot of research on boxes, and I'm all about like finding the most like cost, like the best, I don't know, what am I trying to say? I don't know. Like finding the best way to ship things without it costing a fortune. So the rule of thumb is with shipping stuff is if your box or whatever you're shipping is over 26 inches long, no, 24 inches. Yeah, 24 inches. Then that's when it gets super expensive. So this one's only a 16-inch round, and I use a lot of times these 20 by 20 boxes. I know I've got like a mound of paste on here, but I'm just trying to get it spread out. So yeah, if you order this round and the kit, the shipping's probably, depending on where you live, it's probably $8 to $10. That's about standard. So yeah, you can go to my Etsy shop, comment cutouts, and you can grab this there, or I have the kit with the ribbon, and you will get Halloween ribbon. I have enough ribbon for about 5 of these kits. So anybody that orders after the 5 will get Halloween ribbon. It may just not be the same. Y'all, I've got like way too much face going on here. Hi, Mary. Hi, Autumn. Lordy, lordy. What have I got going on here? Way too much. I need to start scraping this off. I'm a mess, y'all. Y'all come here to learn how to fix mistakes. So, because it's paste, it's thicker, so I always add water to it. So yeah, anyways. Okay, Kathy, I posted in the VIP group the kit. So if you want to just do me a favor and comment on that post so I don't forget, that would be wonderful. So yeah, just comment on that post. If you're not in my free VIP group, you can comment VIP and my, you'll get a message sent to your messenger with the link to my group. This is a huge round, y'all, but this is fun. I typically do smaller ones, but I'm like, no, I want a big old round for my front door. So, and the paste that I'm using is Berry. But if you want one of the rounds with the cutouts, they're only 24 bucks. So, check them out. Either on Etsy or in my VIP group. You can just comment your email address or send it to me. Or even drop it in the comments if you want to grab one. And then if you want the cutouts, the round, and the ribbon, it's $30. Hi, Kay. All right, so I'm just getting this all nice and smoothed out here. Nice and covered. Now, there are score lines on this round, so you know where to put the cutouts we're going to paint. And I did get it a little thick, but that's okay. I couldn't decide if I wanted to paint this like a dark purple or this berry color, but this is what I went for. All right, so I'm going to take a wipe because I got a little too much. And I'm just going to wipe some of this off. And if y'all know I like to do the baby wipe method, so I'm just going to spread some of it out and wipe some of it off on my baby wipe. And it will be just fine. The baby wipe helps get the paint or paste more even. Hi, Melissa. All right. So what I was saying is you probably can't see that there are score lines on this, but I can see them from here. It's just hard to see it in the camera. So that'll help you know where to put your pieces. Hi, Sandy. All right, so, whoa, light went off. Hold on, y'all. We're in the dark. What is going on? Sorry, I hit the button. Whoops. Whoopsie. I love this color too. I love anything purple. Purple is my favorite color. Can't you tell by the color of my wall? So that paint color on my wall is called Napa Valley. So y'all know, like in California, there's Napa Valley and it's like wine country. That's the name of the purple. Super fun. So I'm going to dry a little bit and then we'll just let the rest of it air dry while we're working on our other pieces. Hi, Sandy. Okay. It's a big old door hanger tonight. Hi, Judy. Hi, Linda. All right, so here we go. So here's our 16-inch round. So I don't know if you can tell, but there are score marks, but they're there, okay? I have to have the score marks so I know what I'm doing. So I'm setting that over here to dry. I have a fan over here and it will air dry the stuff. Okay, so hi, Shelly. Thanks for hanging out, y'all. Make sure you do me a favor and share the video to all your friends, your church groups, your family. Anybody who wants to join us, any kind of crafting groups, I would greatly appreciate it. All right, these are going to be black. Okay, let's grab our board here. So I just put some tape on this piece of, this was actually an envelope from one of the club transfers, and I just used it for some tape, or for painting, and I just put some tape, like some painter's tape, and we'll go to town. All right, so we're gonna paint that black and that black too. This is going to be orange. Let's do the orange first, since this is gonna be the only thing that's orange. Okay, I have to talk myself through things here. So I'm getting another brush, and I'm gonna use orange peel, okay? So I've got my orange peel paste. And this is a new brush I just opened up, and this one's kind of crunchy as well, so we'll get it all worked in here in the paste. And I added a little water because our paste is thick. It's chalk and paste form, okay? So I'm only gonna go from like right here because look, this hat is gonna cover up some of that. Hi, Amy. Yes, I'm so excited about this. I love Halloween colors. Whenever I was little, I would say that my favorite color was orange, but now it's purple. So definitely two of my favorites. Okay, so no reason to paint all this hat because it's going to be covered up. So, yeah, so I've got the cutouts available, and then also a bundle with some ribbon. So comment VIP, y'all. Go to my VIP group and comment on the post. The first 5 people that order the kit with the ribbon will get the ribbon that I'm going to use tonight. Anyone else who orders it beyond that will get Halloween ribbon. It just won't be the exact same, but I promise you it will be very cute. I have a whole selection of cute Halloween ribbon. Hi, Chris. So let me make sure I'm pretty, yeah, I did post it. Just got to check myself sometimes. Hold on, y'all. Just got to check. Yeah, I did post it. Okay. So let me just come back here in my video. There we go. Yeah. Comment VIP, check your messenger, go to the link, and you'll see the post there in my VIP group. Did y'all see the sunflower card charms we made yesterday? Those were really fun. Some people had never heard of card charms, and I would say up until last year I had never heard of a card charm. But they're kind of like little ornaments. So y'all will have to check out the video from last night of how we made those. They're super cute. There is a kit in the VIP group for those as well. So how it works is you can just comment on the post and say, hey Rach, I want one of these kits. And then I'll invoice you and then I'll send it to you. All right. So there we go. So again, no need to paint the top of this hat because it's going to be covered up. So there's that. Hi, Lou. Good job, Chris. Good job. All right, so this is black and green. All right, so I don't need the orange anymore. Okay. So let's see. Okay, wait a minute. Yes, I'm going to do the black first. I have to think about it, and I have to have a plan. It's a plan and a process, right? All right. Let's see. I didn't get my placement tape, so I'm just going to wing it, y'all. Sometimes you just got to wing it. So there are lines here on the hat. So in this part here, this is going to be green, okay? So I'm just going to be very careful and not cross over that line. Now, you could take some like tape, and you know what? I do have tape. Hold on. We're going to do the tape. Please hold. Please hold. I typically use my placement tape, but I don't have any here at my desk. I always think of things after I go live, and then they come to me, and I'm like, oh shoot, I wish I would have had that thing. Stuff I didn't think about. Okay, so I'm just going to place the tape on this top part and draw a line. All right, you ordered the kit. Awesome, Miss Stacy. Oh, wait, no. I'm going to put it here first. Now, I like to use my Chalk Couture placement tape because it's very like light, okay? So it reminds me, no, it's almost like it doesn't stick as much, right? Now this tape right here is going to work just fine, but I'm hesitant to put it down on top of my paint because it might pull up the paint. The Chalk Couture tape that's called placement tape, that is very, it just barely like sticks to the wood, which is exactly what you need. So I recommend using that, but this will work for now. It'll work for now. Okay. So there we have that. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up. See, now we have a crisp line. Okay, pulling that up. And then I'm just going to take the same piece and put it here. And, well, no. I'm going to put it here. I'm going to dry this first, y'all. I'm all over the place. Thanks for hanging out with me. I know I'm on a little bit later, and some of y'all are on the East Coast, and it's like 10 o'clock there. But I so appreciate y'all. And, yeah, so... y'all, I'm going to be live Friday night at 7 p.m. on my page here, like I typically am. And we're going to do a cutout live sale. So you can join, hang out with us, see all the new cutouts. All the cutouts that I show on my live sales are not something that has been previously put on my Etsy shop. No, that's not what I want to do. No, I'm losing it here. All right, get it together, Rachie. Okay, so any cutouts that I will show Friday will be new items that I've not put on Etsy, and I typically do not put the cutouts that I show on my live sales on Etsy because they're like exclusive to that live sale. So if you want something, you better grab it. Unless it's like a hot item that everybody loves, then I'll throw them out there on Etsy. Just depends. Here we go. Oh no, we lost a ton of people. Oh no, y'all. Can y'all see me now? Is it better now? Tell me. Yeah, I was frozen for a moment. Crud. Can y'all see me now? Thanks, Chris. Okay, I'm back. Jeez. Internet doesn't like me today. Okay. All right, here's our hat. Okay, so now I have crisp lines in the middle. Awesome. Thank y'all so much for being patient. So I'm going to make sure this is really dry. Thanks, y'all. And then I'm just going to put this here because now we're going to do the green. And I'm just going to use some Citron Green Americana acrylic paint. Internet's gone wild. I don't know why. I had trouble earlier today too. Must be something in the area. Something in the air and something in the area. Something like that. Hi, Dolores. Okay, we're back at it. I'm going to use another piece of tape. I don't want that piece. Thanks, Linda. I appreciate that. So as I was saying on the beginning of the video, my kids start school tomorrow. So my oldest is going to be a senior, which is crazy. Tomorrow is her first day. She recently started a job that she loves so far at a restaurant locally. every live video. Yeah, maybe it's Facebook. I don't know. But she loves her job, and she's a hard worker like her mama. So I'm super proud of her. All right, so I'm putting this piece of tape down, but I'm only going to put my finger on this edge here because there's no reason for me to press this down up here. Okay? So I'm just going to use a little dot of this green. It's kind of a fluorescent look. Just some acrylic paint. I may have to go over it more than once. Whenever you put the tape down, it kind of blocks you from going over the lines, right? And so you don't have messy lines. See, like I went over this line, but it's on the tape. So when I pull it up, it's not going to cross over. Dolores, usually every day. She was not on today, but she usually comes live. Usually every night, yeah. Just not today. She had something going on. So I'm gonna dry this really quick, and I'm gonna go back over it because it's not as like vibrant as I want it to be. So we will just paint right over it once it's dry. Hi, Brandy. All right, so it's nice and green, but I want it to be a little bit more covered. So we're gonna go over it again. So I have a kit in my VIP group. You can get the cutouts alone, or you can get the cutouts plus a ribbon bundle. I have a Halloween ribbon bundle available. So comment VIP and check it out. Cece, her page is Just Ask Grammy Decor. There we go. That looks better. All right, so I'm just gonna pull this up nice and crisp. And almost crisp. All right, so the bottom part smudged a little bit, but guess what? I'm just gonna take a paint marker here in a little bit and just go over those little smudges. Yeah. Yes. She is Just Ask Grammy Decor. She does a lot of like painting tutorials, and I watch her too because I'm like, I need to learn something. All right, so I'll come back and fix my smudge. See, it's no big deal, but I'm just going to take a black paint marker and clean it right up. No biggie. Okay, now let's see. Let me move my paste jars over here that I'm done with. I'll put the lids on in a second. And then, all right, so we have green. Oh, we need the green for Trick or Treat too. So let me grab that brush and we'll do that part really quick. So that's gonna be gold, I think. Yeah, all right, so yes, green. So the tape helps hold these pieces in place, and so you don't have to like hold them up and get your fingers all painted. And this is just like a piece of cardboard, and the paint will end up drying, and then I'll just chip it off or throw this piece away and get a new one. But this works handy. Hi, Marsha. Oh, you're so kind. Superstar mom. I try, you know. I put my best effort. I'm not perfect, that's for sure. No one in this world is perfect. Fuzz, fuzz, fuzz. Hi, Wendy. All right. Oh, on Friday also, I have some retired Chalk Couture surfaces. I know everyone is looking for that burlap board, and I have some. So make sure you're there on Friday to be able to claim one if you want one. All right. Friday at 7 Central, which is 8 Eastern. So if you're East Coast, it'll be 8 p.m. your time. All right. Almost done with that, and then we'll work on our bats. All right, almost there. Those are looking really good. After they dry, we'll see if we need to come back and go over them. Okay, so these are going to be black. This is the face. Let me add a little bit of water. We're vacationing in Angel Fire. Is that New Mexico? I wish I would have gone with you, Marilee. It is hotter than you know what here. Dolores, I think I have one. Send me a message, okay? Yeah, you can watch the replay, yeah. So, I'll have some Chalk Couture surfaces that are retired. So those probably won't last for a replay. Like, they'll probably be sold. But all the cutouts, y'all, they're unlimited. So y'all can order later on. That's fine. I do all my own cutouts. I do not cut them prior. Like, I'll cut one, and then when I show them, depending on how many people order them and pay, then I cut them in mass quantities. So that's how I do that. So it's not like I have, you know, 5 of each cutout. I can do however many. It just takes time to cut. So we have to have patience. All right, this bat's gonna come over here to dry because I need this space. Okay. Oh, thanks, Cece. I've got some good ones, y'all. Some really good ones. All right, there's that. So how do I want to do the belt? Oh, I know. I want to do this in the color of the month, which is the new metallic color. And this is about to sell out. So if y'all haven't grabbed this one yet, you probably should grab one. Or, yeah. So if you go on my website, my Chalk website, you can spend $75 and then it will let you add one of these, okay? So when they're sold out, it's gone forever. But look how pretty that is. Why do I have an error message on my phone? Thanks for sprinkling. But look how fun and easy that paints. It just is like smooth like butter. And I'm just using like a makeup sponge. Thought that was cute for like the little buckle on the hat. Okay, let me clean up my hands here. I do too. It is a wonderful color. Clean up, clean up. Okay. Awesome. Yes, we shipped so many standing ghosts, y'all. We were cutting those for days. Clean up, clean up. Those standing ghosts went like wildfire. And those chunky snowmen. Excuse me. The chunky snowmen were like insane as well. Yes, I like, so this paint's better than the Shimmer Gold because it's a metallic. This is the first metallic that chalk has ever had. All right. Shimmer Gold is great for like chalking on a transfer, but this Nominee is what it's called. It paints better, if that makes sense. All right, so here's that. So we're gonna go ahead and glue this on, and I'm gonna get my handy dandy glue. Just using some super glue, that's glue gel. I'm going in and out again. Dang it. Not cool, Facebook or internet or whatever, whose ever problem it is. Okay, so remember I told you I was gonna fix my little boo-boo here. So I'm just gonna go along this line with my black paint marker and go right over that green. And bam, it's gone. This glue is called Stick Fast, okay? It is a glue gel. Now, I can sometimes find glue gel at my Dollar Tree. Lately, I haven't been able to find it because I think people have bought it all up. But you can go on Amazon and search for like super glue gel. Super glue, regular super glue runs. Like if you squeeze it a little bit, it runs and it gets all over you. This is more of a gel and it's kind of a slow, what's the word? Slow release, so it doesn't get all over you. Yeah, Stick Fast is the one that I'm using tonight. And it is on Amazon. Okay. I'm making a mess. Messy, messy. Always have to have baby wipes, right? All right, y'all, do me a favor. Share the video. Spread the love. This keeps me going, y'all. I'm a mama of 6, and I love to get on here after a long day with my kiddos, after working, and craft with y'all. This is my therapy. So, I love having new friends on. I really appreciate it. Okay, this one is gonna go here. Thank you. I like the dap glue, it glows. I haven't seen that one. I have to check it out. Can y'all see this okay? So I'm just gluing the eyes and the nose and the mouth right in the score lines, okay? So it's like a little bitty etched line that helps you know where to place your pieces. Helps me a lot, because I gotta know where to put stuff. Thanks, Sandy. All right, so then we have the mouth. Right there. Okay, so we're gonna let that sit for just a second. Actually, we can go ahead and put this one on. Thanks, Marilee. I so appreciate that. All right, so let's put a little glue here. Let's stick that right in the middle. I love this Nominee color. This is perfect for this right here. Because I was thinking about doing like a golden yellow, but I'm like, no. I'm doing the Nominee color. I'm doing that. All right, so now we've got to bring our round back up here. But before I do that, I need to clean up a little bit and make some room, because the round is massive. It is a 16-inch round. Now, I do have them available on my Etsy shop for all different sizes, like from size 10-inch all the way up to like 20-inch. Totally up to you if you want a different size. The bundle that I'm offering that's in my VIP group is a 16-inch. So, whatever you prefer. I wanted to have a big old door hanger on my door for Halloween. Okay. Almost there. Just gotta do a little housekeeping here. Keep my stuff picked up. All right, that's done. There we go. Okay. Thank you, ma'am. All right, so pumpkin here. And let me pick these up because I don't want them to fall. So if y'all didn't see in the beginning, we painted this round purple. This is berry paste. Hi, Barbara. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to town with the glue here. And get lots on here. And you're probably like, why are you slapping glue on there? So I'm putting glue inside the area where the pumpkin's gonna go. And you probably can't see it from there, but there are score lines that tell me where to place this pumpkin, okay? So again, it's like coloring in the lines. It's very helpful. All right, so it looks like we have 3 different size bats. The bigger one goes down here. Bam, right there. And then we have a medium-sized bat that goes here. No, I actually have it in a higher ponytail. I need to cut my hair. My kids got haircuts this week and I'm like, I need to go get mine done too, but I just didn't do it. But yeah, I wore it down the last couple nights and people were like, we've never seen that before. So, you know, sometimes you turn a new leaf and do things different. It is a big circle. This is a 16-inch. Let me get my letters. Nope, I didn't cut it. Oh, my hair? No, I didn't cut my hair, but I cut this round, yeah. The glue, Deb, is called Stick Fast. Oh, y'all can comment favorite, and you'll get a link for my Amazon shop. Like, it's kind of like a dashboard that shows all of my favorites kind of thing. So, you order from your Amazon account, of course, but it's a place where like somebody's like, hey, where did you get this? I can say, go to my Amazon shop, and it's got all of my my favorites. So this kit right here, okay, so just the cutouts. I forgot. Hold on. The 16-inch round and the cutouts on top, $24 plus shipping, okay? But if you want this plus a ribbon bundle of the ribbon I'm using tonight, it is $30. All right. So if you want one, just say, hey, I want the cutouts, and send me your email address. Or in my VIP group, you can comment. You could go to my VIP group and comment on the post. All right, so there's 2 tees here, and I just want to make sure I've got the right size. Yeah, I think they're all the same size. So let's turn it this way. This is looking really cute. I know it's hard to see all of it, but that's all right. At the end, we'll be able to see it. And again, I'm just placing the glue in the areas where the letters go. I got you, Lou. I appreciate y'all so much. All right. Or O there. Okay. This is so cute, y'all. This green is perfect. If you don't have this color of green, but you have, like, let's say a regular green, you could always mix paint, mix paste, and make yourself a color that you want. I do that all the time. Like, we don't have a lime green paste. We did last month, but it was a, like, exclusive color. So we could have easily made our own color with, like, a yellow and maybe a little bit of green, darker green. This is from Deco Art, and it's called Citron Green, C-I-T-R-O-N Green. No problem, Lou. And I think I shipped another order for you today, too. I think. Okay, I'm going to leave that sitting for now, okay? We're going to work on the bow. Oh no, you got a storm coming your way, Marcia. Be careful. All right, so here's a big ribbon pile. So you'll get a big wad of this ribbon if you choose to purchase the kit with the ribbon, okay? The lime green, no, we don't have it in a packet. Hi, Linda. All right, so some of this ribbon is way too long, but we're just gonna go for it. All right, so I'm gonna put my skinnier ribbon to the side first, and we're gonna make a messy bow. So we've got this ribbon, and again, it's way too long, so I'm gonna cut it, but I just wanna put it together first. So we've got this, just kind of a random selection here. I had to have some purple, so I got this one, and I may need to cut that in half. We'll see. We shall see. All right. Well, we'll go like that. No, this needs to be underneath. This way. A messy bow is meant to be messy, and if it's messy, I can accomplish that. I'm good with messy. All right, so we just need a little twine. Some people use zip ties. Whatever you have works. I don't have any zip ties, so I'm just gonna use some twine. This way. Yes. So I put this down here and then put it upside down. I got this ribbon I got at Hobby Lobby. All right, that's not tight enough. So let me undo this because it needs to be really tight to hold it together. Really tight. And then make sure it's in some knots too. Purple might show more. Yeah, you're right. So you know what? I'm gonna take, let's see. Yeah, I do need, let's see here. How are we gonna do this? I wanna take this one out. And I'm just gonna do this and then retie it. Hi, Donna. It's almost like we need a big strip of purple. There we go. Okay, so now we just mess with it. It's way too long, first of all. And it's gonna probably sit off to the side a little bit. Like these are gonna hang too much, so we're gonna cut those. All right, so we fold and then we cut upward to get the tail, okay? So I've always learned, you fold it up and you cut it up, okay? I always have to remember that because if you cut it down, it's gonna be opposite, and I've done that too. I've done that, totally. You live and you learn. Learn something new every day. Okay. I love this bat one. Thanks y'all for hanging out. Appreciate it. All right. Okay, so now, yeah, you see this is still way too long. I need to cut a whole bunch of this off. These pieces were not even when I cut them because I cut them on the fly. And they need to be just trimmed down. All right, there we go. That's more like it. So we'll fluff that out in a minute. So let's work on this side. So we're gonna fold upward. You did a 2.5 mile walk? Girl, that's wonderful. I'm right-handed, so I'm gonna do this side. All right, y'all, my phone says it's gonna die, so that's not good. I better get a move on here before it does. So y'all can see the finished product. Fold and cut upward. And then we have this sparkly one. That's great, Autumn. I'm super proud of you. I was so busy today with work, I don't even remember getting out of my chair to even eat. Very busy. Yeah, maybe another strip of this purple would be better, but that's okay. That's all right. No biggie, right? Okay, let's do a little fluffing here and get it moved outward so we can see all the colors. This is wired ribbon, so you can really mess with it and get it to where it will show more. But, y'all, it's a messy bow. I could sit here and mess with this thing forever. And if I did, my phone might die in that time. So let's go ahead and glue it. Okay, clean up my mess. All right, so let me show you this. Super cute, right? And let's put the bow on. I can't see my comments now. What the heck? There we go. Okay, so I'm thinking off to the side, and honestly, I may need to trim the bow down some more, but that's okay. We can do that after the fact. But I'm just gonna put a big old wad of glue right here. And because I want it off to the side, but then again, we have the word trick that it's probably gonna cover. So give me just a minute. We're gonna let that sit for a second. And then we are going to show it. I love this so much. Y'all can see this. But, hold on, I have to fluff this. This is bothering me. And I need to cut this off. Hold on. And yes, I'm using transfer trimmers. Okay. There we go. What do y'all think? That is darn cute and is going right on my front door. All right, so if you want one of these these rounds with all the cutouts, it's 24 bucks, okay? I also have for $30 all the cutouts and the round with a packet of ribbon. You'll get a bunch of random different things and you can cut it in half and do whatever you want with it. That's 30 bucks. So if you're in my VIP group, you can comment on the post. If you're not, just comment below and say, hey, Rach, I want a kit or I want the cutouts, okay? And I will drop you an invoice. And you've never bought from me before, just send me your email address, okay? And I'll send you an invoice, okay? So I will probably see y'all tomorrow night. If not, I will see y'all Friday for our live cutout sale. We haven't done one in a couple weeks. So I have a lot of cute stuff. So thank y'all so much. Thank you, thank you. Okay, let me show this one more time because I'm super proud of this. So I'll probably trim this a little bit so you can see it. But yeah, so cute. I love it. All right, y'all. Hope y'all have a wonderful evening, and hopefully I'll see y'all tomorrow. We've got a lot going on tomorrow. Okay, bye, guys.